Hey folks, it's Bishopheals from the ECF Forums and host of Big TV. Hey, I'm here today because you know what we got here? You know what we got here? No, we don't have a failure to communicate. No, definitely not. But I got an exciting dramatic today. Oh, gotta talk about it. Gotta talk about it. Matter of fact, this thing is from Atmomixani. Atmomixani. That's how simple you say his name. Atmomixani. Forget about it. All right. This is the 3D shiny for the Nemesis. That's right. The 3D shiny. What that is? It's a dripper. Oh, and it also, guess what? It holds about like 1.2 mils of juice in the well, and you can pump it. Forget about it. You can pump it. It'll go squish, squish. Wouldn't that go well with some cinnamon titties? Yeah, I think so. Oh, but hey, let me show you this. This thing is a beaut. I gotta thank Katerina because Katerina sent it to me in this nice little baggie. Yes, 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 she did. And in the spirit of the holidays, we got Mr. Snowman. I love it. I dig it. Woo, thank you, Katerina. Oh, she's such a doll, that girl. Forget about it. So, they also included me wire and wick, but however, I'm going to be using a different rendition for this build. So, these are all the parts. I already cleaned it out. Okay, I cleaned it out so I can actually show you guys piece by piece. Okay, so this is the actual dripper. Okay, and here are all the pieces. Oh, here it is. Okay, we have here easily, as you can see, 3 holes on this side. And then we have 1 hole here. Okay, which connects to this one right here. Okay, and which connects to this one right here. Now this one's 1.8 milliliters. This is 1.5 m. This is 1.2 m. And over here on this one for the duals is also 1.8 m. However, the sleeve that controls the air control right here, you have 2 holes. Okay, you have 2 holes. Okay, and for intakes, and this will help you for dual coils. This hole, and nope, not that hole, this hole. Okay, now these are 1.2. okay, it's only 1.2. Now what I don't understand, but hey, who am I to question? But I don't get is that he did a 1.2, which is this one right here, this airway, okay, on here. So, and the dual airway is this one, okay, which is 1.8. There's 2 1.8s. See that? Right there, you can see it through. Okay, see that there's 2 1.8s. Maybe I'm thinking he said, let me start it off at 1.2s, and if they want it a little bigger, they can always enlarge it from the sleeve. As you know, that's my thought. Now, you also have a 3rd hole on this sleeve, which is this big one right here. Okay, now this is the 1.8 hole. Okay, and as you can see, this is the 1.2. Okay, but this one is used on any of the 3 connections here. Okay, so if you want to make a single coil instead of dual coils, that's the only reason why you would have that. Okay, so now that we've seen this up close, now let's look at this fascinating design. We have the logo. Okay, there it is, Atmomixani's logo. Okay, which is the little steam engine over here. Forget about it. He gave me serial 0797. Nice. Okay, and you have plated silver contacts. Okay, because this will be connecting right on top of his Nemi. Okay, kind of like a hybrid. This also comes out. This can be unfastened. However, I already cleaned it, put it in, so it's already set to go. I also cleaned the tank. This is also going to be a tank. Yes, sir, a tank. What we're going to be using is, he included is this spring. The spring goes in, okay, and this gives a little pulse action, okay. to this right here, to the base, and that's where juice is going to be coming out straight out of this valve right there. Okay, out of this valve that you see there. Okay, that's where juice will be coming in to the coils. So let me focus this. Okay, so now we have the spring on here. What I'm going to do is this has an has an O-ring on the outside, so very easily you can push this down, and there it is. Okay, just like that. Okay, so with a needle you can fill this syringe hole right here, not the center, this one, with your juice, and it will be like about 1.2 1.3 milliliters of juice until it starts flowing. And then as you need juice, all what you need to do is, just to give you an idea, is this part right here would be actually, you can push this down, see that? There is a push down action. Okay, so this right here, this gets screwed onto the center. These are the two negative poles. Okay, in the middle is the positive pole. So I'm going to put this in like so, and we're going to spin it. We're going to spin it, baby. Oh yeah, we're going to spin it. And what I'm actually doing is pushing this down, and until it can't go no more, we're gonna spin it one more time. There we go. And what I want to do is, I may want to, when you turn this, okay, you only can turn this just a little bit, and that's it. Okay, once you can't turn this anymore, it's done. It's done. Now, as far as for the fill valve, I like to leave that onto the side for now, like about there or so, instead of in the middle, because you got to remember that when the coils are being made, you want this to be on the side, probably, yeah, okay. So being I'm going to be putting in the coils this way, I want this side right here to have my valve, so it'd be easy that I can actually insert my syringe. So now the next thing what I'm going to be doing is putting in the nut, and this will hold the actual poles in place. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is turn this. Okay, and then you have your rings. These are your rings. So I would just push down on them. There we go, just like that. And now you can slide at your leisure, like, okay. So here it is, it's assembled. Now we're going to be doing the coils. What I want to be using, actually, you know what? I was going to use Equal, but we'll use cotton. So I'm going to get the coils ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm putting it on one of the tubes from the Nemi, okay, just to give me some support, okay. And as you see, I already have it wrapped. So I'm going to put these special coils in right now. I'm just going to do the negative first. to make sure it's I get it under the washer. Okay, so I'm going to mount this, and I'm also going to do the other coil, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I have my coils mounted. For this being, I'm going to go to Supreme Ohms. This is going to be at SX22. These Optronics, they go up to a maximum continuation of 29 amps easily. Okay, so this right here, you're going to get better bang as far as lesser of a load drop, more voltage being pumped out. The PD29s are also a great battery from Orbs, but I will not use it for this kind of an application, because this is like really going into some some extreme ohms right now for subs. But I'll go over with the multimeter and show you. As you can see, these things light up like a flashlight. Okay, I can leave it pressed like that. You know, this will light up my whole entire basement right now. You know, literally, forget about it. These chains of Olympus, I tell you. Oh, take a look at them up close. There you go. There's my chain of Olympus. 4 wraps, each one. And look how quick these things light up. Forget about it. Oh. Okay, so let me put on my safety. And let's take a look. Let's see where we at. Sure, my safety's on. I don't want this thing to fire up while I'm actually going. So we're at 0.8, minus out internal resistance of hold on. Minus out 0.3 from 0.8. We're looking at 0.5 ohms. So we're at 0.5 ohms right now on this, okay? Which is going to be relatively, extremely, scorchingly hot. Ow! Hot. Forget about it. Oh. Alright, so let's see. What juice am I going to use? I simply put, I'm going to be using the OB. Forget about it. Oh. Shake a bottle. I got my syringe. So what I'm going to do right now is fill. This is about 1 and almost 2 milliliters of juice, which that's exactly what I want to get. Alright, so I got about 2 mils on here. Okay? Okay. About 1. I'm almost down to 2, and right on, as soon as it starts going down 2, see there's already juice flowing at the deck. So I'm just gonna push a little bit more out. That's it. Alright, so I left it about, as you can see, I almost did 2 mils. So about 1.8 mils of juice is what I filled. And there's already some, let me focus that for you. See that? There's already some juice coming out, which is good. Fine. I love it. Forget about it. Okay, so now we're going to put his cotton. That's right. We're going to be putting in cotton right now. Just like that. Until it's pretty snugged. Yeah, it's snugged. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut about this much. And on this one, I want to rotate it around. Yep. So I'm going to be cutting that much. And then what I'm going to do is, being that it has already a well of 1.8 milliliters that you can add with juice, so all this stuff I'm stuffing onto the bottom, okay? So as we do the pump action, it fills up with juice. Now we do the same on the other side. So now, just want to get a little bit over. Perfect. So now I cut this. What I do is gently push it down. I don't want to cover the actual hole of the valve. But just enough that I can easily saturate the juice as it gets pumped up into the well. So as it gets pumped up into the well, it's going to suck on. Ooh, the cotton's going to do its thing. Cotton's going to be doing its thing. So just to give you an idea what I did. Okay, let me zoom it up close. See, I kind of left that hole without being, like, you know, completely covered, choking the juice. So I wanted to gently, like, when this gets pressed down, okay, it automatically shoots up. Okay, it just shoots up. Okay, so just, and plus it'll be easy to refill. Okay, because if you have cotton and stuff already over that hole, it's going to be a little bit difficult to refill. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some more. Juice. Oh, yes, I'm going to insert some more juice. But here we go. You got to do this only once. So there we go. Bingo. And that's what happened. See, the juice was coming from the sides. So, yeah, I only got a very, very little amount of juice. That's okay. Once I start vaping it, obviously it'll be okay. So pretty much what I just learned is that instead of priming the wick so much, I would have left it a little dry, and when I push this down, it's going to automatically saturate the wick, so it doesn't overflush like that. But hey, it's done. Alright, there it is, and we're going to have ourselves a vape. We'll have ourselves a vape now. Forget about it. Now this is Atmomixani 3D. With pips. Ooh, the OB, baby. The Suicide Bunny in the house over here. 5 ohms, dual coils. On my chains are Prometheus. Ooh, I gotta unlock it. And it looks so beautiful too on the mud, right? On the Nemi. Ho ho. This is an insanely vape. You know, and tell you the truth, I'm going to tell you the truth. I was actually a little skeptic about these dual intake holes. Man, 1.2 on each side. I know why he did that. Atmomixani, you can't fool me, man. You can't fool me. No, I know why you did this at 1.2. Oh, yes. You know why? For flavor. Because if it's so widely open, you're going to lose flavor. You'll increase vapor production. There's no question about that. It'll be a very smooth. But this is nice. It's like in the between of it being a little bit of a tight draw and a loose draw. It's like right in between that, you know? So plus being that it's using already, it's already using 1.8 holes inside. If you do wish to enlarge it from the outside sleeve, you can. Oh, man. Oofa. No dry hits, baby. But at 0.5 ohms, this thing is hot. But delicious. Oh, Katerina. Katerina, Katerina, Katerina. Mwah. Thank you, my dear. Oh, I gotta say, bada bing. Delicious. Very overpowering. Now, I like to try the... Very easily, I can use... Look at this. I don't even have to remove it. That's beautiful. It's very, very easy. I can slide to the next hole size. Oh, this is freaking beautiful. Like if I want to use the big hole, it's going to close the other side, but now it's one big hole. It's not ideally for dual coils because, again, it's you're going to dry up one side of the wick versus the other quicker, okay? Oh. Using one hole is not ideal for dual coils. Definitely not. Let's put this back on the two holes. There we go. And this is, you got to use the right batteries for these applications, I tell you. It's so important. Very important. And safety's first, guys. Safety's first. All right? I mean, I did this just for demonstration purposes, just to test out durability-wise if there's an issue. And I got to tell you, man, this thing is hitting like a ton of freaking bricks right now. Oh, anybody that wants throat hit, they're going to get it on this. Forget about it. Ooh. And the cotton is starting to work now. I hear the little bubbling, like there's plenty of juice on the deck. And this thing, you can fry an egg on it. Hear that? Hear that? Ho ho. Oh man, listen, Atmomixani, thank you so much, man. You the man, buddy. You the man. Forget about it on this dripper. Oh, that's 797. I love my serial number. Oh, 797. Now, I know a lot of people have been asking me about the dome. So, I've reached out to Katerina. So, hopefully, you know, that's something that should be coming down. And I'll be more than happy to show you guys. That's his Jenny side. But right now I just got this one. And this dripper is performing very, very excellent right now. Man. Oof, ah. Mwah. Thank you, Atmomixani, Katerina. Thank you for sending this for me. It's a delight. It's definitely a delight, and it's so gorgeous. It just matches beautifully on the Nemesis. Very, very, very lovely. Thank you. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Live hard and vape hard. Forget about it.